"30 years ago, 2 volunteers initiated what has become a vital element of the Arlington Police Department's operations. The Victim Services Unit was born. The volunteers had a small office, 1 phone, and a typewriter to use.
Our unit was established by volunteers in 1987. We provided services via telephone and by informational letter, kind of stationed here at the main station.
The success was immediate. 1 year later, a full-time coordinator was hired, and the unit began to thrive. The impact made by the unit was far-reaching, and the demand for more services continued to climb.
Well, I think the victim services field in general has grown, and I think that is what has caused our demand to grow. I think as people find out what's available to them and the services that are needed to help crime victims get through their crime and their victimization, you understand that there's a need for support, and I think that that's why our unit has flourished and has grown.
I lost my wife, my brother-in-law, and the pastor that saved my son within a 4-week period.
Michael Roselle has seen his share of heartbreak, the loss of his wife, brother-in-law, and pastor. But he first came into contact with the APD Victim Services Unit when his son Evan was tragically murdered in 2014.
And they were very supportive. They actually handed me a book and told me about their services, and then they would call me every week to follow up to make sure I'm doing okay, and gave me other resources to help me through the hard times. It gave me a lot, it got me through it. I mean, it just, I realized you weren't just a number in the city of Arlington, that you actually are a person and they're here to help you. The Victim Services was great.
Michael has taken what he's gotten from the Victim Services Unit and now tried to help other victims that he comes into contact with.
Right now I lost my only son and wife, so now it helps to give back.
We don't always get told every single day from the victim, you know, hey, thanks for helping me, but you can see that you are making a difference when the victim comes to you and they're in a state of crisis, and being able to provide, you know, comfort and support and some services, and seeing them on the end of that, getting access to those resources, I think is what's the rewarding part.
The unit sees roughly 900 to 1,300 victims each month, and their counselors are on duty 7 days a week. In August of 2017, the Victim Services Unit will celebrate its 30th anniversary. The work done 30 years earlier by just 2 volunteers has blossomed into one of APD's most important units.